Good morning, it is Tuesday, November 7th, and I'm back. So it was an awesome week, had a motorcycle ride out to North and South Carolina. I got to see fall and just have a great time on the bike. So I'm back, ready to get some more work done. I will be starting by finishing up this knife. So you may recognize this sheath. This sheath was for a neck knife that the customer didn't like the sheath, but he liked the knife, so I discounted it a little bit and kept the sheath. And so it was similar enough to this one that it'll fit, but see, obviously it's too tight. So I will work on the fitment of that and then get the knife cleaned up the last little way. I just have a couple more grits to go, get an edge on it, and that will be in stock. Otherwise, my custom, the next one due, I will be getting a handle on this. I am waiting to hear back from a customer because there was a question mark next to his handle material, so I haven't heard back from him via email, so I'll give him a call today and make sure we know what he wants for handle material. And while I'm waiting for that, I will finish this one. We'll get this one ready for handle. So I'm on like a 120, so I need to go up a little bit higher grit on this guy, and then that one will be ready for handle, and I believe that one is Christmas delivery, so got plenty of time on that. And then if I have any more time outside of that, I do have a ton of admin stuff that I will actually be starting the day with, but I will be working on the 5 Gyotos, getting them ground and polished post heat treat. I did that heat treat right before we left. So really, that's my day. Here's Danny with what he's got going on.
Hey everyone, just to kind of get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I have got my Saya, the second one, ready for stitching. Actually, it's in the middle of stitching. The other one is upstairs waiting for edge coat. I'm going to get both of those to edge coat so I can edge coat them, tan coat them all in the same run, and then work on these Morobashi. Basically a little slip sheath for them that will have some retention on them. So I'll do a little band of Kydex like you saw me do not too long ago, and work that out. Then we will work on getting more of the content back to you from last week. I do apologize for that. But now that I'll have some of that time, that'll be my last deadline for a chef, and I'll get straight to getting a bunch of the knives we've got coming for you this week. So look forward to that. Appreciate everyone hanging in. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We are now gonna take it back to our regular tune kind of scheduling and be in our favorite spot with our favorite guy, Russell. What's up, bud?
It's good.
What do we have today?
Today we have a custom Osborne. So this is one of the cool things you can do on the Benchmade custom shop. So this is the 940 Osborne. We put some red G10 on it with all red hardware. Black full-size deep pocket clip and some CPM S90V. So just one of those special ones that we will have up. Obviously we'll tune it up a little bit as well, make sure that's running nice and crisp, and we will get that one in stock today.
Right on. All right, guys, as usual, any questions, comments, please leave them down below. We hope everyone had a great weekend again, and we'll see you later on in this week. Take care, y'all. Peace.
Good morning, it is Wednesday, November 8th, and it will just be me. Daniel is going to Mexico to see some of his more extended family on his wife's side, so hope Daniel's a great time. It'll just be me and Jake in the shop for the rest of the week. My wife, Elizabeth, will pop in and out to help us out where needed, but otherwise, it really will just be Yake and I, very similar to how it was just Daniel and Yake last week. So I did not get any grinding necessarily done yesterday, so I will continue working on this guy. So this is a rather thick Euro Chef in Magna Cut. So I'm on about 120, so finish up on 120 on it and take it up through the grits. I got the handle material ordered for this, so there was a bit of a change, not much of one, but a bit of one. So, and we just didn't have what he wanted in stock, so got that on order. And then I started getting some other stuff in stock like I was talking about. So I got the other ones done, and then this boning knife is almost finished with hand sanding. I will get it finished and buffed first thing, get it in stock, so it's in the process. And then I'll start showing some of the other things I finished tomorrow, when we go into the showroom with our favorite person, me. Okay, bad jokes aside, today I'm going to be talking about the Susans. So these are a brand that we've had in for quite a while. We've seen a lot of both home and professional chefs with these, and I wanted to bring them in because It has a different handle look, and the AUS 8 stainless steel, just like what their heat treat is impeccable. They get so sharp. They are just a great looking knife. It is a 70-30 bevel, very similar to the Misono's. And right now we have their, words are leaving me, we have their Santoku and their Suji-Iki. It is a slightly shorter Suji-Iki, right at like 10 and a half inches. But still just a great all around, like if you don't need a huge long one for things, it's a great Western style slicer. So yeah, so Suji-Ikis, the Sentokus, Susin is made in Japan out of the AUS 8, which is also a Japanese steel, and as the blade says, it is high in molybdenum. There's a laminate construction handle, so it's basically layers of brown and black, and so you get that nice little relief there. Otherwise, they're just great all-around use kitchen knives. They hold a great edge, like I said. They take a great edge, and they handle abuse very well. So that's it for me for today, and well, Daniel, because he's not here, haha. And I will catch everybody tomorrow. Have a great one. Good morning, it is Thursday, November 9th, and today I will be finishing the finish on this Santoku. So this is one of the knives for stock I picked up. We sold one of our last Santokus over the weekend, so getting one of the Magna Cut Santokus in stock, super excited about that. And I also got the big Euro Magna Cut up to about 120, maybe it was on 220. So I will get this one polished up the rest of the way and hopefully get a handle on it today. We'll see what else I grab. Otherwise, that's really it that I have planned. I'll be grabbing some other stuff, working on the customs, such and so forth. So for now, we're gonna come into the showroom and talk about a new knife in stock. So this is a custom mini Crooked River by Benchmade. We've talked a little bit about the custom shop. You can go on and customize a few of their knives. So this one we did black and red with a S90V blade on it. It's the steel we like the best from Benchmade, and just takes and holds an excellent edge. And the mini Crooked River is just one of those knives that is just absolutely excellent. It's a great size. It's one of the few that comes with wood that you can customize. And so just dressed it up a little bit, deep carry pocket clip, dark red G10 spacer to match the red bezel. Yeah, so that is in stock and ready to go on the website. That's it for us for today. We'll catch everyone tomorrow. Good morning, it's Friday, November 10th, and I got a lot of work done yesterday. So I got two knives glued up. So the big Euro chef's knife in Magna Cut, got that one glued up. And then the Magna Cut Santoku for stock. I did a cool two-part handle, still curing, so I'm not gonna take off the clamps quite yet. I'll take those clamps off later on and start getting those to shape. And the 5 matching deep Gyotos for customs for Christmas. I got a good start on getting the scale off of those, so I ground everything to 60. I will continue on these, just see how far I can get them today. If I can get them to like a 120 or 220, I'll be set to start planning handles for tomorrow. Which really will involve Elizabetta more than, well, I'll do the planning part. I have to route out where the inlay will go, but then she'll be doing the casting part of it. So we'll see how all that goes in the next couple days. And I got my big Bunkaboku, I got it up to 80, so it's looking good, nice and symmetrical, nice, and it's getting thin. So I will grind a little bit more on that one as I'm grinding on the Gyotos, and just kind of playing with that one and working on it when I can. Not really trying to get it in stock like right now, but if I can, I can. So that's really it for me for as far as the knife making aspect of it will go. But now we're gonna go into the showroom, the old showroom, and look at some new knives we have in stock. So these are 3 knives that we have gotten in stock in the last week. I finished this one right before I left on vacation. So this is what we're calling the bullnose paring knife in CPM 154 with a lovely Texas spalted pecan. And I love these pins. If the camera does it, These are micarta pins, so there's a nice little texture in them. And then these are two that Yake finished up. These are basically matching, so very similar etch, same handle design, so it's the same piece of box elderburl, 2 purple pins and 1 green, and then a purple and green liner in it. This is a paring knife shape we sell a lot of. Nice small handle, very thin attributes, so that way, like if you're paring, you're peeling, but then you can still do other things with them. But just nice, simple blade shape, just executed very well. So really, that's it for me for today, and I will catch up with everybody tomorrow. See you then. Good morning, it is Saturday, November 11th, and yes, I got more work done on the set of 5 Gyutos. So these, I got most of them up to 120, so I had finished on the 60 grit, did 80 grit, and did most of the 120. I have a few little things to iron out at 120. Some of them are still a little thick towards the point on the belly, and then there's a couple just little random whoopties because I've basically been using not fully brand new belts and just trying to get them all to where they're all homogeneous, like normal. But just working on so many, I kind of you get confused on which one's which, and so a couple little things to grind out, just to thin down ever so slightly before I move up to 220. So I'll be doing that today, and I should be finishing up the finish on my favorite big boy Bunkaboku. So this one's on a nice homogeneous 120 right now. Kind of debating whether I just want to finish it on a 120 because it is really nice and homogeneous, or if I'm going to go and get shinier on it. It is Magna Cut, which is excellent for the corrosion resistance. And I've seen some production knives that they left like a 60 or 80 grit, just very even, and it looked killer. So I'll debate more about that. And I do have the handle material maybe picked out. Might use that, we'll see. Other than that, we'll see what else comes in today. Don't worry, this is the last day of just me. Daniel will be back on Tuesday, so be looking forward to that. Otherwise, we are going to go into the showroom and look at some new knives that we have in stock, or one new knife we have in stock. So I finished this Japanese petty this week. I have called this one the Dirty Bastard. I have a hate relationship with this handle material. Well, love-hate relationship, I guess I should say. See, like, boom, there it goes. It gets even dirtier every time. So this is a hand-laid micarta, and my hands aren't even that dirty, man. This is a hand-laid micarta, so it has an excellent grip, and I did a wax drop finish to it. So literally, we were gonna hand sand this one and get it all nice and clean, but because it is so light, it just kept taking dirt and taking dirt. So I decided to carve it, and carving it went really well. I mean, it just eats belts because it's just so hard. And ultimately it was like, hey, it's never gonna be super shiny like some of the other ones just because the color is so light. So call it the Dirty Bastard and go with it. It was really the only thing else I could think of besides grinding the handle off and starting over again, which I considered. Other than that, that is our week. Thank you all for watching. If you've gotten this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. We appreciate it. And like I said, Daniel will be back next week. See you then.